Now, the starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At guard, Andrew Nembhard. At forward, Benedict Mathurin. At center, Miles Turner. This is your starting five. At guard, 6'4", number 8, Lonnie Walker. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Indiana Pacers. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Halliburton, Pascal Siakam out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Walker. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson, and it's Wall in at the one spot. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities, so you can never count out a team in this day's game.
Now here's Halliburton. And then Turner with the dunk.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
That'll be a 5-second call. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they have a game plan and they followed it accordingly. That's why they're in the position they are now. A fantastic team that plays so well together.
Here's Siakam, and it's rejected. Halliburton against Wall. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
Here's Halliburton, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. From the high post, rebound Brooklyn. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
They looked lost in the final quarter. Couldn't keep it together at all. Miscommunications cost them that game.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Now here's Wall, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
To the paint. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Back to Mathurin. There's the drive. He's on target from 8 feet out.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Wall against Halliburton. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career has gone on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Wall, the pass to Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And the foul called on John Wall.
John Wall.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. It's blocked. And they're able to recover, and they'll keep possession. Three-pointer Mathurin. And Wall pulls it down. The Nets with the lead. Simmons, the pass to Claxton, and the layup falls.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Fields checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Walker. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Shot's good by Schroeder.
They're really working the paint now.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Halliburton. Shoots. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. There's 1:47 left in the first. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Toppin finds Walker. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. Halliburton goes. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Ball with it. Halliburton picks him up. Simmons, the pass to Wall. Here's Schroeder. Healed on the wing. Launches it. Claxton. The second chance points on the tip in. Claxton's got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Simmons. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
They get it back. Pass to Wall. Claxton with it. Halliburton with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And using that momentum to his advantage. Even when Halliburton gets knocked around, he pushes through it well.
That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Wall.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
McConnell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Shooting for Indiana.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Lonnie Walker is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Clowney in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 10-point game. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
McConnell goes in, and here's Siakam for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 5.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Walker. And it's Wall in for Schroeder. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in for Indiana. They've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Here's McConnell. The Nets making their last shot. Inside. Misses the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Siakam outside. And he makes it. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Siakam. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Wall, the pass to Simmons. Here's Clowney. Turner covers. Now Hield. Launches a 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Oh, Simmons with the block.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Now Hield. He has 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for McConnell. Now here's Simmons, coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Here's Nembhard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And the basket by Hield.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Indiana calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Round of applause for your next youth Nets team.
Leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. second is Tyrese Halliburton.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Here's Clowney, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Foul, third team.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
At the line. Clowney at the line 2 times.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. That one falls.
Andrew.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Hield for 3. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Assist.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Pacers making their last shot. Hield passes to Whitehead. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the jam by Walker.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
To the wing on the left. Hield for 3. Counted from distance. Hield's got 12 points in the game.
How about Buddy Hield? He just keeps pouring it in. They should work it to that man every trip down the court.
Second personal foul. Team second. Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Hield. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Nets. They lead by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, never. You're playing against the team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in a 2-guard.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
And both free throws good for Simmons. And it's the Pacers with the ball, trailing by 10. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Wall, the pass to Walker. Stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, Halliburton leaving no doubt.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
Now here's Simmons, guarded closely. Here we go, one-on-one. And the basket by Halliburton.
Yeah, silky smooth with the mid-range, Jay. Halliburton practices these types of shots all the time.
Wall, the pass to Simmons. And the bucket is good. Simmons has got 16 points now.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Siakam. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Turner. Takes a 13-footer. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Wall. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell, he's checked in for Nembhard. Simmons against Halliburton. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
McConnell against Schroeder. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Schroeder against Siakam. Schroeder passes to Simmons. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
Nice shot by Walker.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 11-point game. Turner passes to Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
It's Walker on the wing. Johnson on the wing. Halliburton against Simmons. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Nets, second.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in from McConnell. Here's Toppin. Brooklyn with the board.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team second.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Dennis Schroeder. At the line 2 times.
And he sinks the second. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Toppin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Toppin's got his second bucket on the night. Now here's Hield. He's got 12. From downtown. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Siakam in the post. And there's a 3-second violation.
Pacers substitution. Isaiah Jackson.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Hield for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Neesmith. Hield with the defensive effort.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Buddy Hield. John Wall is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. So that's the Nets 5.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Hield. Sinks it from distance. And the Nets lead by 8.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Wall looking over the floor. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Halliburton. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lets it fly. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Schroeder passes to Wall. Rebounded by Halliburton.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Schroeder. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Here's Siakam. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 4. Halliburton with the ball. Checked by Wall. Siakam left side. Here's Nesmith. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one. And it's Wall with the ball for the Nets. It's a one-on-one situation to tie it up. And Siakam with the lay-in. And that'll tie this game up. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And they take the lead. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Up top, Siakam. Simmons defending. Pass to Nembhard. Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Nets. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Here's Wall. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size, along with his handles, help him operate inside.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Well, the Pacers shooting 55% for the game so far. Halliburton against Wall, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Claxton, and the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Indiana on offense. To the inside, and then Siakam with the jam.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Up top, Wall, defended by Halliburton. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Let's make some noise. We are the 6th man.
52 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Mathurin. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Wall. Simmons up top, over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Wall. Healed from outside. Money from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, man. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Hill is a very good free throw shooter. Not a great idea sending him to the line here.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, John Wall.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Siakam. Oh, no good!
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. And out the line, shooting 2.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.